Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Pisces. How are you guys, Pisces? Hope you're well. Thanks for dropping in. Before I get started, I just want to remind people I do singles readings every Monday. So if you're looking for a love reading specifically for singles, you can check out my playlist. I also want to remind people there's someone impersonating me on Instagram. Not sure if they are anywhere else. They call themselves Halo Moon Tarot with 2 L's. They're using my images and my information, reaching out, asking for donations for a reading. So it's not me. I will never ever do that. Always come back to the channel, look below the videos in the description to see what I offer for any tarot reader for that matter. All right, so be wise there. Don't fall for the scam. All right, let's see what's happening with you, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What do you need to know? There we go. All right, 3 of Pentacles and balance. Something's being acknowledged here. So I do see a Sagittarius. I see a Chariot energy of Cancer, and I see the 3 of Pentacles. Some kind of acknowledgement. This is something being acknowledged, recognition for something. So it's an energy of 2 people coming together with an idea. So you may have somebody that you're coming together with an idea, going down a path, using creativity. It's 2 people building each other up, creating something. So it's an energy of being patient, self-control, finding balance within, head over heart decision. So it's about not being ruled by your emotions, but I see full steam ahead. Some kind of reward. There's some kind of reward coming, some kind of acknowledgement. Interesting. This is very nice. This could be a person who's compatible. It could be a job or a creative pursuit between 2 people. But it's telling you to be patient, kind of pull back. Is this situation right for you? But like I say, if you know, it's 2 people, the blending of ideas. There's the blending of 2 creative ideas. Full steam ahead. Very nice. Oh yeah, I see taking a little pause. It's 2 people looking at things from each other's perspective, coming up with ideas, taking a little pause for introspection. It's temporary. It's a little energy of reflecting. Could be about the path you're on. This could be as simple as making a decision on a vehicle, which one's right for you or not. Could be 2 people, it could be a job or career, but something needs to be acknowledged. There's some kind of recognition for high quality work, being paid well for your craft. Okay, so there's something here that's coming. Some of you might be rewarding yourself with a new vehicle. Take a little pause, look at things from a different perspective, but it looks like 2 people kind of pulling back, checking each other out, maybe looking at each other's work, acknowledging each other's successes. So make sure you acknowledge somebody else's success around you, or their effort for cooperating and compromising, and their creativity. So I do see an Emperor. This could be a boss. Wow, some of you could definitely have someone kind of looking at things from a different perspective here. Could be someone who wants everything their way or the highway. So it has to do with the person taking a pause and looking at cooperation, compromise, and compatibility. Okay, it's kind of tempering their passions, tempering that need to have everything their way. I do see some moon energy, very strong Cancer and Pisces energy here. Aries, Taurus energy. Sag. Wow, yeah. This is someone who kind of likes to have everything their way. Very logical though, but this is an energy of somebody or yourself taking a little pause, looking at things from someone else's perspective, seeing things different, seeing everything in a whole new light. So I do see some moon energy here. So this could be something hidden or a little bit of fear, but a lot of time it's just a energy of just trusting your intuition. Okay, it's where you just kind of know something. So it's usually an energy of unnecessary worry. Something is hidden. It's when you don't know everything. So yeah, so I do see, there it is, the card of unfounded fear, a little bit of stress, waking up at night stressed out. If you have a boss here, you may be a little bit worried about something that's going to happen. It's an energy of fear, illusion, confusion, not knowing, but it's telling you to just trust your intuition. Okay, let go of your fears. There is something that's going to happen. Some of you might be a little worried about something to do with work, but I do see acknowledgement. Somebody is going to acknowledge something after taking a pause, okay, after introspection. So it's unfounded fear. Yeah. It has to do with reciprocity, equal give and take. So some of you may be putting a lot more time, effort, or money into something. You may have someone else who's taking, somebody who might be taking all the acknowledgement for themselves here. But I actually feel this is positive because I do feel it's based on unfounded fear. Fear of reciprocity, fear of not making enough money, robbing Peter to pay Paul, putting out more than is coming back. But I feel it has to do with, this is an energy, the good that comes back to you, okay, with this card. So something is about to come back to you, something positive. So you may have been very creative, very cooperative, willing to compromise. Okay, so something is going to come back to you here. Yeah, there's a reason to celebrate. So that's something to do with a house, a home, a strong financial foundation, celebration, a party, an invitation. Someone's going to reach out. Yeah. You might have a person who kind of wants things their way, you know, like I say, this could be at work, this could be a love interest or a partner or someone around you, where they're taking that pause or seeing things different, okay, seeing things from a whole new light. Someone may be doing a little shadow work, facing their fear, sleepless nights, stress. It could be regret, but it's unfounded. Okay, it's an energy of expecting the worst, and it has to do that you will not reciprocate. So, like I say, it could be a business opportunity, and someone might be kind of thinking that you're not going to be interested, you won't reciprocate. Now, I don't know if this is a party, a celebration, event, or something to do with finances, something to do with a house or a home. Like I say, it could be an invitation, but it could be a job offer, something about a home. There's some reason to celebrate here, though. I see something is going to be acknowledged. So someone's going to acknowledge something here. So it's an energy of doing what you love, creating something, using that creativity. You're very calm, very grounded. Yeah, so I do see something new. I do see obstacles and challenges, competition. So this could be a new job, new career, a love interest, whatever it is. It's energy of new. It's about overcoming obstacles. There may be people competing for the same job. You may be stressed out that you're not going to get what you want, okay? Some of you may have put money down on a home or a new apartment expecting a job and now afraid you're not going to get what you want. But I got to tell you, it has to do with the Emperor, someone who wants everything their way. It could be the boss, the CEO of a company or a business, somebody who's very logical. But you see, they're taking a pause and looking at things different. There was some kind of fear. Yeah, tell me about this balance. Oops. There we go. It's energy. There you are, trusting your intuition. You already know everything you need to know. So I do see balance. I see you, kind of being patient here and just trusting your intuition like you already know. So there's something that you already know. Now, it could be someone who wants to start something new, like I say, a job, a creative pursuit. There could be competition or some obstacles to overcome. Tell me about this Chariot. Could be a lot of people competing for a house, a home, or even a vehicle that you want to buy. It could be that simple. You could have an Emperor energy, someone who wants everything their way. They want you to pay more for something, whatever the situation. Unfounded fear, okay? I think it's this person. Tell me about this Chariot. Why is this here? Why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here? Oops. There we go, yeah. So someone's looking back at all this hard work, feeling a little bit beat up. But I feel that something is coming to fruition. There's something going to be acknowledged. And I feel like you're looking back. It's like you already know everything you need to know. Okay, you may have felt someone was keeping secrets, hiding something, maybe taking more money for something and not giving it to you. Like I say, take it as it resonates. As someone who doesn't reciprocate, they don't give you something. But I actually feel for a lot of you, this is a person who's now seeing things from your perspective. Okay? In fact, they could have Pisces in their chart as well. But it is that inner wisdom, that inner knowledge. Just being calm. It's Spirit's telling you, just be calm. Okay? Just be patient here. I see successful compromise. 2 cards of compromise. There's that. So I do see a Leo energy. So I see someone gaining the strength and confidence. It's about staying on course, not being ruled. Someone's not being ruled by their emotions. They're not making an emotional decision. They're staying strong and being brave. So there may be something here you haven't heard, okay? You may be waiting to hear something, for something to be acknowledged, or you don't like something that you hear. You may be thinking of giving up, okay? And giving up here. But I actually feel like you have a person here who's not going to give up. The Emperor doesn't give up. The Emperor, when the Emperor wants something, the Emperor goes for it. And they use their critical thinking skills. They stop and think about things in a very logical sense. This person's taking charge of something, so they actually may be in charge. Like I say, this is a leadership role. This person's very disciplined, okay? Oh yeah, this is someone who stays on course, but I feel there's something here to do with that wisdom, okay, being wise. So I feel like you already know everything you need to know, but I feel like maybe you didn't trust your intuition. You may have gave up on something and moved on. Don't give up, whatever it is, okay? But it is an energy of putting a lot of hard work into something and not feeling like it's being acknowledged, okay, whatever that is. So, yeah, if you don't like something you're hearing, or you're waiting to hear something and you're kind of stressed, I feel like it's unfounded. Tell me about this awakening. Yeah, so there is an energy of someone taking a pause. So this could be an energy where someone failed to recognize something. So it's taking a pause and looking at this. It's also a person who might be a little emotionally drained, tired, or they're just not sure. So it's an energy of someone taking a pause. You may have an offer coming in. It may be not what you want, but it's also about perspective. Your perspective, their perspective, seeing things from each other's, okay? And it has to do with that reciprocity, of course. What's this Emperor energy about? Yeah, so it has to do with a house, a home, a family, a strong financial foundation. Okay, so I feel this is somebody who's offering something. They're keeping something to themselves. This could be someone who wants you to indulge them. I feel like you wanted something. Okay, or they offered something, it wasn't what you wanted. So like I say, it could be a rejection, or it's someone who's rejecting you. But I actually feel with the moon, like I say, trust your intuition. I think you already know. This is somebody who wants you to indulge them. They're used to being indulged, used to getting what they want. So they only offer so much. So it almost looks like there's going to be some kind of acknowledgement. Something is going to get acknowledged, and it's going to lead to compromise. So don't let your emotions control you here, because I can see this person's definitely not ruled by their emotions. No, they're, you know, very logical. It's definitely someone who's wise, but I do feel they're keeping something to themselves, some kind of secret. We'll see. Tell me about the moon. Yeah, so this is definitely a secret. So it could be somebody younger, a child, could be a person who's kind of focused on themselves. This could be a person too, some kind of fear of something, you know, or they're hiding something and they're keeping it to themselves. It's shadow work. So it could be a person here. It's interesting because we have the Prince of Wands here, somebody who sometimes dresses like a man, behaves like a child, or it's an energy of someone who's just not ready for something. It's somebody who may be not ready for something, because it's an energy of starting something, being very focused, very passionate. So I do see an energy of someone who's enthusiastic, but for some reason they're only offering so much. Now I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just going to leave that for a minute. I don't want to get too carried away with it. I don't want to assume this person's immature and hiding something, okay? Because sometimes it's a person facing their fear. Tell me more about this Prince of Wands. Why is this here? What's this person want? What is this all about? Oops. What is this all about? This is someone who's in their head. This is someone who's unable to make a decision, facing some kind of fear. I feel, and it could be yourself, unable to make a decision. There's something here that you may have failed to recognize. But I got to tell you, I think it's an Emperor, someone who's failed to recognize. It's possible yourself. Trust your intuition, okay? Like I say, it could go either way. But it's an energy of breaking free of those thoughts, okay? You see, it's an energy of breaking free, not repeating mistakes of the past, learning to trust your intuition. Some of you maybe didn't trust your intuition and you didn't get something you wanted. I feel this person wanted to be indulged, and it has to do with a house, a home, a family, a strong financial foundation. Could be a business arrangement of some sort too. So make sure there is a decision. I actually feel like you have a person who's there's some sort of indecision here with this Page of Wands. Somebody who's focused on that wand. It's generally positive news. It's generally somebody flirty and charming, but not necessarily someone who sticks around. So you may have a situation with someone who kind of comes back around and acts the same way as they always do. So you may have failed to recognize something, but it also could be them. Okay, maybe you rejected this person, you didn't like something you were hearing, or you felt they weren't giving enough. Could be information, money, time, whatever it is. Okay, so yeah, it's an energy of someone failed to recognize they missed an opportunity. I think it's the Emperor. Could be yourself too, you know, like I feel like, you know, take how it resonates for you. Tell me about this Nine of Swords energy. It's unfounded fear. Why is it here? Yeah, so there's some kind of ending, okay, and it's going to create some sort of transformation. So it's a person who's holding back, keeping themselves stuck. It's also a person who's protecting something, protecting their money. They're holding on to it, but someone is holding on to something definitely that isn't serving them, and it is a fear, something that's keeping them stuck. Could be somebody holding back pay. Okay, not giving you the information, spending time with you. But I'm going to tell you, the good is about to come back to you. Okay, something is about to be acknowledged. You have a person who's going to look at something different, something they failed to recognize. It could be your power. You could be that Emperor energy. Okay, so like I say, this is an interesting read, but I feel with this, there's some Scorpio energy here. So I feel there's some kind of transformation. Something's about to change, and it has to do with the way someone conducts themselves, something they keep doing, and it's because of fear. Because of unfounded fear. I think you got a person who comes towards you. Like, I don't know if you're sharing feelings with someone, or it's about sharing two people paying for something, a house, a home, something financial. But I feel there's a reason to celebrate at the end of this. Now, this could be someone has a bit of fear of commitment, so they come back around. They don't stick around because they're afraid to commit. You may have failed to recognize this with this person. Okay, so I do see an energy of keeping stuck here, not budging, refusing to give. I feel like you got a person who has some fear that you don't feel the same, or that you won't help with something, or but you know, I feel like you've got this, you know, like sometimes you get a person who acts like the Emperor, but actually inside this person is very youthful energy. They could be someone who's younger than you as well. So could be someone who's just not ready for a relationship. But I'm not seeing two people here. I feel this is about one person. I feel it has to do with something that needs to be acknowledged. And I do see new. Okay, it's going to be exposed. Something is coming out in the open. It's actually going to make you happy. So I do see emotional fulfillment. I think there's a person who failed to recognize you could make them very happy. Okay, a little bit of fear of commitment. Now this could, like I say, this could be to do with a job or a career. This is someone who failed to see, and they were unable to make a decision. This is someone who wasn't ready, or maybe you're the younger person. Maybe you're much younger than this person, or they're younger than you. But it's generally positive news, okay? It's just something that, you know, it's the fear of someone not sticking around, only here for a short time. It may not be long term, but I do see something. Oh yeah, it's energy of manifesting, having all the tools you need. So it's an energy of manifesting, someone having all the tools, the information, everything they need. Someone failed to recognize they actually had everything they need: the house, the home, the money, the foundation. So it's a sense of, I feel, stability here, because a strong financial foundation. It's definitely finances is a big part of this, but it's also about reciprocity, putting all the cups on the table, two people sharing their feelings. See, there's someone who may be not so sure you feel the same, or you feel that way about them, but it's going to be acknowledged. And I do feel it's like everything going to be illuminated here by this. So it's telling you to be patient. Some of you, I feel you've been patient. I actually feel like you have. You were trusting your intuition, but there'd be something that you may have either overlooked. Could be yourself being a little afraid to make a decision, you know, kind of holding back. Could be something financial, putting money down on a house and a home. Okay, maybe we're hoping for something here, more pay. But I feel this is definitely something emotional. It's about reciprocity, two people reciprocating their feelings, emotions, seeing the happiness, see this positive. There's a celebration coming up here, or a reason to, that's for sure. I see peace and prosperity manifesting. It's possible you mirror each other a little bit too. Okay, it just means you have some similar thoughts, you know, likes, dislikes, things like that. You're manifesting the same thing. A house, a home, a family. So interesting, yeah. So I do see a crossroads and a path. So this is about taking things to the next level. So this is where I feel it's somebody here who's, I feel like you have a person who is afraid to commit to something, whether it's a relationship or business or purchasing a home together, whatever it is. But it could be moving in together, living together, marriage, commitment, building that foundation, you see. This is two people reciprocating, sharing all their feelings, emotions. I see a happy home and happy life, taking things to the next level. Something's about to be acknowledged. I actually feel you do have someone who wanted everything their way, but I feel inside this person is has a lot of fears, okay? Yeah. I think they were indecisive, and I do feel they failed to recognize they missed an opportunity with you, because I do feel a pause. So I don't know if you've been seeing someone or what the situation is, but it's somebody who missed a chance. They feel they missed a chance. They didn't give you something you wanted. So it's very possible some of you have stopped talking to this person. You're refusing to talk to them. You're not giving in, quite possibly here, but you are protecting yourself too. Yeah, I think this person's protecting their money, but I feel this person is someone who really hasn't let go if it is a relationship energy. So there's that healing, releasing negative thoughts, you see, negative energy. This is something this person, they keep doing the same thing. They're unable to make a decision. So I feel for some of you, it's a person who keeps coming back around. They're afraid to face that fear. And I feel it's going to be acknowledged, a fear of commitment or a fear of someone not reciprocating to do with a business offer, paying their fair share. But I do see happiness. So let's grab some charms. What is this new energy with this conflict and obstacles, competition? So I see a heart, a little pink heart. Yeah, so there's that strength. That manifesting energy, being strong, fighting. See, this is somebody who's about to come in and fight for what they want here. You see, and I can see you not, if there is competition, if you have somebody who has other people, they come back around towards you, you're not sure. There's something you may have failed to recognize as well. But I think it's an energy of two people seeing things from each other's perspective. It has to do with financial stability, feeling protective, holding on to something. But it's an energy of someone who keeps you stuck. So if you have someone who keeps coming back around and keeping you stuck, it's very possible you're manifesting something new. It's very possible you are. Okay, so yeah, some of you very well could be going down another path. Like I say, it's something you're manifesting and having all the tools you need. But I think you got a person who realizes they have everything they need. You know, they have everything they need. It's about taking something to the next level, partnering up. Wisdom. So there's a B. I see a D and another B. See what this Princess of Swords is. Sword down. It's about listening. There's something you didn't hear, didn't see, or you don't like that you heard. It's a lack of clarity, a lack of clear communication. Look at that. Pisces energy, definitely, but it's also that yin and yang, the black and white. See, everything's not so black and white. That's what it's saying. But look at this. This is two people who are very much the same. Has to do with cooperation, compromises. Two people who are a good fit, but yet very different. It needs to be acknowledged. Something is going to be acknowledged here. Now, I think it's this person taking a little pause where they fail to recognize an opportunity. Yeah, look at that. So there's a cup. So this is definitely a cup being offered. See, is a cup being offered. Someone's rejecting it, not so sure. Now they're seeing things differently. There's energy of love. So we have the little word love here. Yeah, there's something to do with love here. I see an E. Yeah, and I see a little broken heart or a little heartache, a little fear of being hurt. Maybe it's a fear of rejection. I think you got a person who wants to reach out. I think this is someone who knows exactly what they want. But for some reason, I think it's a fear of commitment. Little heartache, you see. Definitely there's love here for some of you. Someone didn't get what they wanted because they didn't offer enough. They weren't reciprocating. And I feel there's a need for talk and communication here. To acknowledge this. Acknowledging your differences, your different points of views. I see an H. And an O. I see a Wheel of Fortune energy. So this is a person who wants everything their way. I feel this person has a house, a home, probably financially stable, but they want things in their way, but they're not getting something they want. There's that Wheel of Fortune, a cycle ending. Oh, yeah. This is someone who failed to recognize, they failed to make a decision, they keep doing the same thing again. This is somebody who may not even realize they were doing this, or they have a fear of commitment. They were just doing something. But make sure you see it. Take off the rose-colored glasses to see. So there's something to do with the key to the heart. There it is. The key to the heart is communication. Taking off the rose-colored glasses, communicating. It's two people going to cooperate and make a decision. Oh my gosh. Do you see negative energy and thoughts? Someone breaking free from the thoughts that pin them down. This is that energy of somebody who, you know, has unfounded fear, laying in bed at night, afraid of something, afraid someone's not going to reciprocate. You may be feeling this person, it'll never go to that next level. They'll never marry or live together, or if it is business, you'll never build this foundation, because it is a life path. It is a choice, and at the end, the choice is which way to go. So someone's been kind of sitting on the fence here. So I do see another key and an M. Could be the key to a home, key to an office. But I think the key is clarity, clearing something up, releasing a lot of negative energy or baggage from the past to do with fear. So there's that energy of the owl. So that's that inner wisdom, inner knowing, trusting your intuition. It's about being wise. Okay. Yeah, it's about manifesting too here. I can see that energy. Yeah. So there's a bow. So there's some kind of gift. See, you're going to get something. I feel like something is going to be acknowledged. Somebody has acknowledged something within themselves. But I feel like you both failed to recognize something here. Okay. There's definitely some love here. And then we have that unicorn. So it's an energy of pushing through that fear, you see, taking an opportunity. Someone feels they missed an opportunity. You may have as well. Like I say, you may have missed an opportunity with somebody else because you were stuck in a cycle with someone. So it's an energy possible where you're going to just break free. You're no longer going to give to this person. So some of you, that's your scenario. Others of you, this person's going to reach out. This is the opportunity, pushing through fear with the unicorn. It has to do with all that strength. You're definitely very strong. I can see you being very strong, refusing to budge, to give to somebody who doesn't want to commit, or it won't go to that next level as well. This could be happening now, or it's something that's already happened. I do see love, so a big heart. I see a P. And I see that too of, look at that. So there we have, it's energy of the feather, keeping things kind of light, clearing things up. It's communication. There's some air energy. Things may be kind of up in the air. But I do see those wings. So I feel it's necessary to have this communication about taking things to the next level and a fear of commitment. For whatever reason, I feel like it's going to be acknowledged and brought out and illuminated. And I do think it's an energy of clearing something up, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business opportunity, and it has to do with equal give and take, people sharing, giving each other equal amount of time, money, whatever it is. So I do see two keys. Interesting. All right, Pisces, it's all food for thought. Just let it, just let it sit there, see what happens. Some of you are well aware of this energy. I feel like someone failed to recognize that you were giving them something. You were being sweet, doing nice things. Maybe, inviting them to dinner, inviting them to places, events. Failed to recognize you actually had feelings for them. But I still feel it takes two people here. And I do see it. Takes two people to build each other up, to acknowledge. So interesting. Take care, Pisces. I so wish you the very best, and we'll see you soon.